Hi guys, welcome back to OKMath. Today we'll continue learning about the absolute value functions, specifically piecewise functions. First, let's do a quick review of what we learned in the last lesson. Write the following absolute value expression in piecewise form. We need to consider two cases when this is positive and negative. Case number one is when it's positive. 4 minus 2x is positive. In that case, the function f at x can come out just the way it is, which is 4 minus 2x. Now, when you simplify this one a little bit, let's do minus 4. That will get rid of this 4. And then we don't want the negative 2 in front of x, so divide it by negative 2. That will get rid of the negative 2. And here, negative divided by negative will give you positive, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this whole thing will become when x is greater than or equal to 2. Now let's do the other case, when 4 minus 2x is in fact negative. In this case, f at x will come out with a negative sign. So here's negative 4 minus 2x. And this will go through every single one here. So it's going to be negative 4, negative, negative, become positive, plus 2x. That's going to be our f at x. Again, we need to simplify here a little bit. So minus 4 divided by negative 2 divided by negative 2. And that will be when x is less than 2. In an organized manner, if I rewrite this whole thing, f at x will be 4 minus 2x. When x is greater than or equal to 2, it will be negative 4 plus 2x. When x is less than 2. Before we move on to the next question, I want you to pay attention here. We have number 2 and number 2 here. Although the inequality sign is different, we have the same number here and there. That's because this number is not a random number. It is in fact the 0 or the root, whichever you prefer. So from now on, whenever you're asked to write an absolute value function into piecewise form, I need you to follow this order. Find the zeros of the expression inside of the absolute sign. And using that 0, divide the expression into pieces with a proper sign, negative if needed, to make it as positive value. I'll show you what I mean by solving this question together. We need to write this absolute value function into piecewise form. So first thing first, we're going to figure out the 0. When we're looking for 0 of the expression inside of the absolute sign, we simply need to set this as 0 and isolate x by itself by minusing 2. That gives x is negative 2. Now we know the function is going to be split into two pieces when x is greater than or equal to negative 2 and when x is less than negative 2. Now let's decide if we need to add negative sign in front of the expression for any cases here. So we're talking about when x is greater than or equal to negative 2. So here's the number line, here's negative 2. We're talking about this cases. So in this case, for example, 0, when x is 0, which is greater than or equal to negative 2, do we get positive value or negative value? Well, 2 plus 0 is 2, which is positive. So in this case, whatever we do with x, we always get positive value. Therefore, we don't have to put negative sign in front of the expression. We can just take the expression out the way it is. So 2 plus x. How about this case? When x is less than negative 2. For example, pick any number. I'm just going to put negative 4. When x is negative 4, 2 plus negative 4 gives you negative 2. When x is less than negative 2, whatever the x is, it always brings out negative value. So in order to make that as positive, we need to put extra negative, because you know negative times negative gives you positive. So here you go. And if you don't like this way, you need to open up by applying this negative sign through. So it's going to be negative 2 minus x. Either format will be correct. Here is a summary. Today we learned new steps to follow when writing an absolute value function into piecewise form. Step number 1, find the zero of the expression inside the absolute sign. Step number 2, using the zero or zeros, divide the expression into pieces. Take out the expression from the absolute sign with proper sign such as negative sign, if necessary, to make it as positive value. Thank you for watching the video, guys. In the next video, we will continue learning piecewise functions for the last time. See you soon. Bye!